Okay, wonderful. So, welcome everybody to Meditation for Body and Soul. So, tonight we have a different theme every time, and tonight I've chosen the theme of unity and harmony. And I oftentimes, when I'm choosing these themes, I feel like I'm going almost at odds with what's going on around us. But I feel that this concept of unity is an important one to think about during these times. So I want to greet you all with Namaste, which is from the Hindu tradition, and it means the divine in me greets the divine in you. And that's the perspective that I'd like to take on the idea of unity, that there is a spark in each one of us that is connected to all that is the spirit of greater unity in the universe, whatever you want to call that. If you want to say God or your higher self or the universal field of knowledge, whatever it is, there's something in humanity that calls us to be the highest and best that we can be. And that spirit of unity is so important, especially in this time. Right now we're approaching elections in the United States, and there's a lot of pushback, and people sometimes get so heated in their opinions that they really forget the idea that we are all connected. And this connection is not something that can be negated or ignored. It simply is. And the ramifications of it are really quite profound, because it means that what benefits all of us, we can't ignore any part of our community without really harming ourselves in some way. And community also includes not just the human beings on this planet, but also all the animal inhabitants and indeed the earth itself. We are all connected. So this concept has been responded to in different ways throughout history, and we'll see that reflected in the writings that I've chosen tonight. Actually, I've gotten some help from a friend of mine who's been also choosing these writings from different faiths. And I think it'll be interesting to observe these with the knowledge of your heart. So when we meditate, we're not going to be using our rational mind as much, but rather we're going to be really sinking down into the energy of our bodies and our hearts. And there's a very true sense of the ability to connect with truth there that you'll be able to tap into. And so I'd like to start with a very simple meditation exercise to relax the body and prepare you to receive these writings from various faiths. So let's go ahead and begin by, first of all, settling in a comfortable way in our chairs or wherever we are. So you could sit cross-legged, or if you're new to meditation, I highly recommend having your feet flat on the ground, because this is a way to really connect with the earth energy. So let's begin, first of all, with some clearing breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And allow your breath to become slightly slower and deeper. Allow the out breath to become elongated. And this gives a signal to the nervous system that you're safe and it's all right to go within. And now I'd like you to focus on your feet that are touching the earth. And realize that your life force and all the energy that vitalizes your human frame comes from Mother Earth. just below your feet. She is so bountiful, and all you need to do is intend to connect with her. So right now, let's imagine that our feet are becoming like sponges, absorbing this earth energy that's just below our feet. Feeling a gentle warmth and heaviness as you begin to absorb the calming, stabilizing energy of Mother Earth. And invite that energy now to begin to enter your feet and ankles like a warm, relaxing current, flowing up now through the calf muscles, melting away any tension there, inviting the warmth and stabilizing, peaceful earth energy to enter the knees now, swirling through the joints and clearing out any tension there, any tiredness that you might have accumulated. And now entering the thighs, relaxing those tense muscles there, and feeling any tension in the legs simply draining away. And now feeling your seat in the chair very firmly and stably planted. And feeling that calming, relaxing current of earth energy now entering your lower back, relaxing the back, the waist, the upper back and shoulders. Feeling all the tension of the day simply drain away. And now allow that beautiful warmth to drain down your arms, through the shoulders and elbows, forearms, hands, and out each fingertip. Your arms are now completely relaxed. And now turn your attention to the neck muscles. Release any tension you've been holding there in the neck. Allow your jaw to relax. Your ears. Feel your eyes relaxing, dropping back into the skull. And all the way to the top of your head. Your entire body now completely relaxed. And now I'd like you to take your attention to your heart center and feel a sense of lightness there. Hold on to that sense of lightness as we open ourselves to writings from the great spiritual traditions on the topic of unity. I'd like to start with a simple Baha'i prayer for unity. Oh my God, oh my God, unite the hearts of thy servants and reveal to them thy great purpose. May they follow thy commandments and abide in thy law. Help them, O God, in their endeavor, and grant them strength to serve thee, O God. Leave them not to themselves, but guide their steps by the light of thy knowledge, and cheer their hearts by thy love. Verily thou art their helper and their Lord. Baha'u'llah, Baha'i prayers. O friends, be not careless of the virtues with which ye have been endowed, neither be neglectful of your high destiny. Suffer not your labors to be wasted through the vain imaginations which certain hearts have devised. Ye are the stars in the heaven of understanding, the breeze that stirreth at the break of day, the soft flowing waters upon which must depend the very life of all men, the letters inscribed upon his sacred scroll. With the utmost unity and in a spirit of perfect fellowship, exert yourselves that ye may be enabled to achieve that which beseemeth this day of God. Verily I say, strife and dissension, and whatsoever the mind of man abhorreth, are entirely unworthy of his station. Center your energies in the propagation of the faith of God. Be guided by wisdom in all your doings, and cleave ye tenaciously unto it. Please God, ye may all be strengthened to carry out that which is the will of God, and may be graciously assisted to appreciate the rank conferred upon such of his loved ones as have arisen to serve him and magnify his name. Upon them be the glory of God, the glory of all that is in the heavens and all that is on earth, and the glory of the inmates of the most exalted paradise, the heaven of heavens. Baha'i Writings, Baha'u'llah. Be united, speak in harmony. Let your minds apprehend alike. Common be your prayer. Common be the end of your assembly. Common be your resolution. Common be your deliberations. Alike be your feelings. United be your hearts. Common be your intentions. Perfect be your unity. Hindu scriptures, Rig Veda. My object is none other than the betterment of the world and the tranquility of its peoples. The well-being of mankind, its peace and security are unattainable unless and until its unity is firmly established. This unity can never be achieved so long as the counsels which the pen of the Most High have revealed are suffered to pass unheeded. Through the power of the words he hath uttered, the whole of the human race can be illumined with the light of unity, and with the remembrance of his name is able to set on fire the hearts of all men and burn away the veils that intervene between them and his glory. One righteous act is endowed with such a potency that can so elevate the dust as to cause it to pass beyond the heaven of heavens. It can tear every bond asunder, and hath the power to restore the force that hath spent itself and vanished. Be pure, O people of God, be pure. Be righteous, be righteous. Say, O people of God, that which can ensure the victory of him who is the eternal truth. His hosts and helpers on earth have been set down in the sacred books and scriptures, and are as clear and manifest as the sun. These hosts are such righteous deeds, such conduct and character as are acceptable in his sight. Whoso ariseth in this day to aid our cause, and summoneth to his existence the hosts of a praiseworthy character and upright conduct, the influence flowing from such an action will most certainly be diffused throughout the whole world. May all beings everywhere, plagued with suffering of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy. May the blind see forms. May the deaf hear sound. May the pregnant give birth without pain. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drink. May the poor find wealth. Those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find new hope. Constant happiness and prosperity for as long as space endures, and for as long as living things remained. Until then, may I too abide to dispel the misery of the world. Buddhist scripture, Shantideva. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love, in honor preferring one another. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer, distributing to the necessity of saints, given to hospitality. Bless them which persecute you, bless and curse not. Rejoice with them that do rejoice, and weep with them that weep. Be of the same mind one toward another. Mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits. Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Christian Scripture, Romans chapter 12. In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful, we have sent among you an apostle of your own, rehearsing to you our signs, and sanctifying you, and instructing you in Scripture and wisdom and in new knowledge. Then do you remember me, I will remember you. Be grateful to me, and reject not faith. O ye who believe, seek help with patient perseverance and prayer, for God is with those who patiently persevere. This is the greatest blessing. Islamic Scripture, Quran, Surah 11. Show forbearance and benevolence and love to one another. Should anyone among you be incapable of grasping a certain truth, or be striving to comprehend it, show forth, when conversing with him, a spirit of extreme kindliness and goodwill. Help him to see and recognize the truth, without esteeming yourself to be in the least superior to him, or to be possessed of greater endowments. The whole duty of man in this day is to attain that share of the flood of grace which God poureth forth for him. Let none, therefore, consider the largeness or smallness of the receptacle. The portion of some might lie in the palm of a man's hand. The portion of others might fill a cup, and of others even a gallon measure. Beseech ye the one true God to grant that ye may taste the savor of such deeds as are performed in his path, and partake of the sweetness of such humility and submissiveness as are shown for his sake. Forget your own selves and turn your eyes toward your neighbor. Bend your energies to whatever may foster the education of men. Nothing is or can ever be hidden from God. If you follow in his way, his incalculable and imperishable blessings will be showered upon you. This is the luminous tablet whose verses have streamed from the moving pen of him who is the Lord of all worlds. Ponder it in your hearts, and be ye of them that observe its precepts. Baha'i Writings, Baha'u'llah. O God, my God, shield thy trusted servants from the evils of self and passion. Protect them with the watchful eye of thy loving kindness from all rancor, hate, and envy. Shelter them in the impregnable stronghold of thy care, and safe from the darts of doubtfulness, make them the manifestations of thy glorious signs. Illumine their faces with the effulgent rays shed from the dayspring of thy divine unity. Gladden their hearts with the verses revealed from thy holy kingdom. Strengthen their loins by thine all-swaying power that cometh from thy realm of glory. Thou art the all-bountiful, the protector, the almighty, and the gracious. Baha'i Writings, Abdul Baha. And now we'll take a few minutes in silent meditation to allow these sacred words to have their enlightening effect on our hearts. And I'll check back on you in a few minutes. And now, with your eyes still closed, take note of changes in your body, mind, and heart since you began this practice. Form an intention to maintain those positive changes as we begin to move fingers and toes and return to the present moment. And when you feel ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you for sitting with us during this meditation on unity. And that concludes the recorded portion of our program tonight.